Now, the Fox 31 problem solver is looking out for your safety this morning. This Sunday kicks off National Fire Prevention Week, and it's a good time to think about changing those batteries in your smoke detectors. According to a report by the National Fire Prevention Association, 20% of all U.S. homes have smoke alarms, smoke detectors that aren't working. There's no point if they don't work, right? Melissa Taylor here from Denver Fire to talk to us more about this. It's important stuff. And for years, you guys have told us replace those batteries every year. And now that's true. We still got to do that. But now there's a new message that goes along with it.
Yeah, this year we're proud to have the messaging this year is changing a little bit. After 25 years of saying change your batteries, we're really encouraging people to consider the life of their smoke detector.
The actual detector itself.
Right. The actual detector will not last a lifetime. And some people are lured into a false sense of security.
Certainly. That
because they change the battery, that the smoke detector is still good, when in reality it's not.
Okay, let's say I moved into a house, a couple of years ago. How do I know how old the smoke detector is if the house is 40 years old, let's say?
Yeah, that's a great question. Sometimes you can tell just by looking at the alarm. It's outdated, it looks outdated, it's changed in color.
Sure.
But our message is always...
When they're yellow is what you're saying.
Exactly. And what I always like to say is it's always better to be safe than sorry. These are life-saving devices, and they're affordable. So it's a great opportunity to just change them out, and then you know.
Well, and you talk about they're affordable, but you go to the store, and yes, this is on the shelf, but so are 30 other options. Are there different models? Are there different features? How do we know which one we need? I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah, a lot of them, it's just a different type of technology is what you'll find varies by the different systems, but all of them have the basic smoke detection, and in the case of a carbon monoxide, have those detection devices in them. So kind of just what your personal preference is, the size of the room, those types of things, and all of that information can be found online.
And ask someone, right? So
exactly.
The guy at Home Depot should be able to guide you to the right one. So you think, all right, I got all my smoke detectors, I replaced them all in my house, I'm good to go. But that's not really true, because you got to come up with some sort of plan if something happens.
You do. Home escape plans are almost as important as the devices themselves. We encourage families to involve their children in a home safety escape plan and make sure everyone in the house is comfortable with it. And I believe there's information on your website about creating a home escape plan. Yeah,
go to kdvr.com, click on Fox 31, go to the Good Day section. I mean, you need to pick an outside meeting place. We've heard about this for years, but frankly, a lot of us just don't take the time to sit down with our kids and make that plan.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's a fine line between preparing your family and frightening your children. So you want to make it a fun, make it an interactive experience for your children, and just explain the importance of why it's important to get out. Having that meeting place is so critically important, because nowadays bigger homes, families spend lots of different time in lots of different places throughout the home. If your first impulse is to get out of the home and you have this meeting spot, you know immediately all your family is accounted for.
Right. I can't tell you how many times we've gone out to a fire covering it as a news story here, and they say, well, they can't locate so-and-so, and it turns out they got out on time. They just went down the road to a friend's house, whatever. They don't know where they go.
Exactly.
So, we think this is important, and so much so that we've partnered with you guys to give away 50 smoke detectors. How exactly is this going to work?
So we are fortunate. Every year we celebrate the beginning of Fire Prevention Week with our Fit for Fire 5K, which takes place in Wash Park on Sunday.
Cool.
And we are thrilled to have your viewers have the opportunity to sign up with a special discount code on the registration for that 5K, and your first 50 viewers that sign up will receive, in addition to a discounted registration for the race, a free smoke detector, which is one of the 10-year models with the lithium-sealed complements of First Alert.
Very cool. Yeah, these are cool. They've got the battery built in. You don't have to replace the battery.
Correct.
It lasts 10 years, and then you just replace the whole unit in 10 years. To register for that, go to kdvr.com, click on Fox 31, go to the Good Day Colorado section, and the 5K is a fun event, which is great. And so you have that too, right?
We do. There's so many great things about Fire Prevention Week. The nice thing too about this 5K, because we know in our city we have multiple 5Ks every weekend. Yeah. The cool thing is you get to meet the firefighters one-on-one, get on board the trucks, bring the kids. We'll have a fitness challenge after the race. People come out and do, suit up and try on the gear and walk through our specialty rigs. We'll have our hazmat rig out there, our rescue rigs.
We got to run. Thank you so much, Melissa. Great program,
pleasure.
and a great reminder for all of us, Greg, as the temperatures start to cool down, the space heaters come into play. It's the time of the year to do that.
Well, it's the time of the year for our first ice picture, right? So Bradley just tweeted this to me. Here it is.